Hey guys, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. Yeah, the old clock says it's 5 o'clock. Beer 30. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hey guys, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. This is going to be a real treat. This is a collaboration ale between Three Floyds, Surly, and Real Ale Brewing. Got a very wicked looking three-headed monster or dragon or whatever that beast is on the front of this thing. This is Blakkr, B-L-A-K-K-R, an Imperial Black Ale. I can't think of a lot of Imperial Black Ales. I've had a lot of Black Ales, but not Imperial Black Ales. So this is a big one here too, guys. This is a 9.99%, almost a 10% Black Ale. Got the canning date on it of February the 17th of 2014. And most Black Ales are kind of hoppy. So I wanted to go ahead and get this one. Adam sent this one to me. Adam, thanks again, bro, for sending me this. I do appreciate it, man. I cannot get Surly beers. I can't get it Three Floyds or Real Ale Brewery beers here. So, nice collaboration. And from what I've read, I think all three of these did a version of this. This is the Surly version of it. So, very nice, colorful can if you're into the demons and all that. And the black can over red and with a beast and man, just very interesting can. This double black IPA is too massive for just one brewery effort. Blakkr took a trinity of real ale, Surly, and Three Floyds to actualize this crushing ale. Cheers. This one, like I said, is brewed and canned by Surly Brewing Company, and they're out of Minnesota. And it doesn't have the ABV on the can that I see here anywhere. But it does have the date on the bottom of it, and that's the main thing. So, like I said, don't recollect having too many Imperial Black Ales. And this is almost at 9.99, so you might as well say it's a 10% beer, guys. So, there is no commercial description listed here for it, so we'll go straight over to the food pairings. And since it is a Black Ale, which is actually not a recognized style, there is no food pairings. It has none yet. So, and for an Imperial Black Ale, that's even another style which is not recognized or in the guidelines yet. So, glassware, pint, becker, the tumbler, the mug, the side ale stein, the oversized wine glass. Got the double glass for this one, guys. And it says not recommended for extended selling unless ABV exceeds average range. Well, at 10%, I think it's exceeding the average range. But being a Black Ale, most of them are a little on the hop forward. It's like a black IPA, but we're going to find out whether this one is or not. Anyway, I didn't want to cellar it too long, and like I tell you guys, this one was sent to me by Adam, and I don't feel comfortable when people purchase beers and spend the money for that, and then spend the money to ship it to me, and then for me to stick it in the fridge for a year or two or three or four or five or whatever. I kind of feel obligated to do it in a timely manner. And me not knowing whether this is a hop forward beer, that's another reason to do it in a timely manner. So with the date on the can in February, we're here into May already, March, April, May, 3 months. It's time to do it. What do you think? I think so too. Alright guys, I don't think there's anything else we need to talk about, so let's pop, this is a 16 ounce or two. This is a big can. And let's pop the top on it and get it into the glass. I may only pour half of this and share the other half with her. So, since we're going to do that, let's just pour it down the center. Leave that in the can for her. That aggressive pour, we got a nice finger plus of head on that. So, very impressive for a 10%er. What do you think? Looks pretty good. Over to the light. There is none. It is pitch black. No light whatsoever coming through the beer. It is black. Let's get a nose on it. Oh yeah, this is most definitely a hop forward beer. Do not try to cellar this unless you consider it boozy. You will lose that hoppiness over time. It almost smells like a black IPA. But with that also, I am getting the alcohol that tells me it's an almost 10%er. So this is a sipper, not a gulper. It smells wonderful. I mean, I'm getting pine, grapefruit, pineapple, roasted malt, a hint of cocoa. Wow, the hops in this beer smells awesome to me. But, like I said, there is the hint of alcohol. You can tell this is a big beer by the nose. And once you smell a lot of different beer, which I have, when you get up to the 9, 10, 11, 12%ers, whether the alcohol is hidden in the taste, you can get that big alcohol aroma in the nose. And this one has it. It tells me it's a big beer. So let's see if it's hidden very well. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Adam. Thank you, sir. Wow. Very well made beer. I can smell it in the nose. Slight, ever so slight hint of the alcohol in the taste, but this is a very well made beer. This can get you in trouble. You could get, I don't know, more than likely this comes in a 4-pack instead of a 6-pack. I may be wrong. Like I said, I can't get these beers here, and he only sent me one of them, so, and hadn't given me any information, and it doesn't say here how it's packaged. But I would think this would be in a 4-pack. And if you sit down and drink 4 of these, you're going to have your buzz going on, no doubt about it. And it could sneak up on you. This could go down really easy and make you stagger around when you try to stand up. The cocoa in the taste is much more than in the nose to me. The roasted malt and cocoa, a hint of coffee in there. Wow, this is delicious, guys. This is very delicious. This is definitely an A beer. It took 3 breweries to put this one together, and like I said, I think each one of them did their own versions of it. So this is the Surly version, and it's awesome. I don't think I've ever had a bad beer from Surly, and I've had several different people send me Surly beers, and I'm not been disappointed with any of them. They do some good stuff up there. The head brewer up there definitely knows what he's doing. He's got it going on. Wow. I knew I was going to be impressed with this when I seen all the names on there. 3 Floyds and Surly. Not had a bad one from 3 Floyds. Guys up in Minnesota, you got it made having such wonderful breweries up there. I can see why they don't go out far. Y'all drinking it up as fast as they can make it. And I don't blame you. I would be too if I could get my hands on it. So it's right out of the fridge, 40 degrees, leaving an awesome lacing on the glass already. Pour the other half of this out of the can for the other half. And I'll come back and we'll do the final chug. We're going to let this one warm up just a little bit. See if the coffee and the cocoa and all that comes out a little bit more. So stick around. I'll be right back and we'll do the final chug and grade on this one, guys. I like it so far. Alright guys, I'm back. Got just to the left here. This is an awesome beer. The other half loved it just as much as I do. The alcohol is very well hidden. Like I said, I don't think I've had very many Imperial black ales. But this is definitely in the top 5 of those. So date on the can. 3 breweries coming together to collaborate. Collaboration is always better than litigation. One brewery suing another one over a name or whatever. I mean, got to work together, guys. We're all in the craft beer thing together, so lawsuits are never a good thing. So whenever I see those guys come together to make a beer, it's awesome, guys. It really is. Especially companies like Surly that don't need to collaborate with anybody because everything they make is great. And 3 Floyds, I mean, same deal. I mean, but when they come together and do something this exceptional, it's awesome, guys. Now that it's warmed out, the cocoa, the roasted malt, the coffee is all coming out. And the alcohol has got no more intense than it was when I first poured it out of the can when it come out of the fridge. So, very tasty beer. Let's do the final chug on this one, guys. I hate to. I've been savoring it and sipping on it, so here we go. Thank you, Adam. This is a great beer. Wow. Awesome. Delicious, guys. My grade on this beer is a 9 out of 10. It is that good. It's pretty damn tasty. I can't think of a better Imperial Ale that I've had, Imperial Black Ale, than this one. Very tasty, guys. If I could get my hands on this all the time, you would see this in the fridge pretty regularly. So, and I don't know if it's a brewed once beer. I don't think it says here whether it's brewed once, but yeah, it says limited brewed one time. So this is Surly's version. I haven't had the Three Floyds version or that. From what I read, all three of them did a version of this. So if you can get your hands on the other two versions, I would love to review them and see if it's just as tasty as this one. So guys, like I said, 9 out of 10. So let's go over to Beer Advocate. Beer Advocate says 94 in their outstanding range. I agree. It's an outstanding black ale. Definitely worth picking up if you can get your hands on it. Over to Rate Beer. Rate Beer says 99 overall and 99 in the style. That's exactly where I would put it. If I was putting numeric rating on this, it'd be 98 or 99. It's that good. If I get my hands on it all the time, it may even be 100. Maybe it'll be a 10 on the scale. So, Adam, thanks again, brother, for sending me this one. It was delicious. I loved it. Guys, before we wrap this one up, I want to give you a little bit of information. A lot of you know that I'm going on a little cross-country trip here in about the end of summer, here at the end of summer, and going to be offline, or may even consider this a sabbatical. I may do some beer reviews and try to upload them along the way, but being on the motorcycle and going across country and trying to see all the sites and stuff, my time is going to be very limited. I may try to upload some of those, and I may just record them and upload them when I get back. I'm not sure how that's going to work yet. And in previous times, when I went to Sturgis a couple of years ago and all that, I've tried to do one or pre-record those ahead of time. I'm not going to do that this time. 6 weeks of beer reviews is just way too much for me to try to pre-record and try to get them all lined up and get them posted once a day. So I'm kind of going to be tied up, so I'm going to be a little like the Beer Jesus, Greg Cook, out at Stone, until he took a little sabbatical for 6 weeks, and I think he's still on, as a matter of fact. I'm going to do the same. And with that being said, I'm going to have another little surgery coming up here pretty soon. So I may try to do a little bit of pre-recording to get your beer reviews in there, and I may run out of time before that happens. So if it comes and you see there's not a beer review posted for that day, I may do a video telling y'all, hey, I just had the surgery. I'm not going to be doing the beer reviews for a couple of days. It's nothing super serious, but it is going to keep me from being on camera for probably about a week or so. So with that being said, I just want to give you a heads up. I may get a chance to do some pre-recording where you're not going to miss anything, and then again, I may not. So it is what it is. So I know everybody likes to watch these every day, so it may be a little intermitting pause in that over the next week, depending on my surgery's either on the 2nd or the 9th of May, and I'm not sure exactly what day it is. I got to call them tomorrow and find out. And by the time this thing's posted, the 2nd is probably already came. So we'll see. I'm not exactly sure. I'm gonna find out tomorrow exactly when that's going to happen. So there may be a couple days where there won't be any reviews. So just a little hint of what's going to come at the end of the summer when I'm going to be offline for about 6 weeks. So that being said, if you've had this one from Surly and the collaboration between Surly and Three Floyds and Real Ale Breweries, let me know what you think of this one. I loved it. It was awesome. And like I said, Adam, thanks again, sir. Hit that like button, rate, comment, subscribe, and hopefully we're going to go check and see what's in the fridge tomorrow. See you then.